Welcome to the Stock Market Daily News podcast for Wednesday, December 11th, 2025. I'm here to break down yesterday's action across Wall Street and global markets. The main indexes traded in narrow ranges ahead of today's highly anticipated Federal Reserve meeting, with investors watching for signals on interest rate cuts into 2026. The S&P 500 finished nearly flat, the Dow dipped slightly, and the Nasdaq posted modest gains as market participants stayed cautious, but optimistic. One headline stood out: Bitcoin surged past $94,000 before a quick pullback is keeping all eyes on both traditional and crypto markets. Stay tuned as we cover key stories shaping portfolios right now. Let's jump into the biggest movers and market themes from Tuesday. First up, all eyes on Bitcoin. The world's largest cryptocurrency briefly shot above $94,000 during Tuesday trading before sliding back toward $92,500 in overnight Asia hours, a move that drove a spike in trading volumes and sparked waves of bullish sentiment. Analysts say this sharp volatility could signal near-term exhaustion, especially as the Fed's rate decision looms. For investors, crypto's choppy waters suggest caution is warranted until central bank policy becomes clearer. Next, industrials are in focus. According to Nigel Coe from Wolfe Research, industrial stocks have been hot this year. But beneath the surface, he says, it's a classic stock picker's market. Some names in the sector are still seeing strong inflows, think the likes of Eaton and Emerson, while others are being left behind. What's driving this split? It comes down to earnings momentum and specific end market strength. If you're sector rotating, dig deep on fundamentals, not just macro trends. In India, foreign investment flowed strongly into the energy and telecom sectors last month. Global investors pumped nearly 5,000 crore rupees into telecom, with block trades in names like Bharti Airtel leading the way, while oil and gas also saw steady buying. At the same time, foreign funds pulled back from fast-moving consumer goods and automobiles, both of which saw aggressive profit-taking as valuations ran high. The takeaway: watch where global capital goes. Sector flows can signal profit rotation ahead of central bank decisions. Switching gears to the future of finance, Superstate is launching a first-of-its-kind platform that lets SEC-registered public companies issue shares directly to investors on Ethereum and Solana. This means firms could sidestep traditional underwriters and issue tokenized equity, improving settlement speed and lowering costs. While this won't impact earnings overnight, it's a big move for blockchain adoption and infrastructure investors should monitor. Finally, the aerospace sector saw surprising standouts. Stocks like Ondas, Astronics, and Germany's Rheinmetall have outpaced their larger aerospace peers so far this year. These names are benefiting from niche tech exposure and contract wins, reminding investors that sector leaders aren't always the most familiar tickers. A quick recap: the S&P 500 closed just below 5,400. The Dow slipped a fraction to 38,700. The Nasdaq edged up to hover just under 17,500. Volatility remains low but could rise after the Fed meeting today. Today's key theme: it's a wait-and-see market. Investors are shifting within sectors, rotating away from overextended names, and scanning both crypto and traditional assets for where the next move could come after Powell's remarks. That's it for the Stock Market Daily News podcast. Watch for the Fed's decision later today, which could set the tone for the rest of the year. Make sure to subscribe and follow us for your essential daily market updates. Thanks for listening.